Guys, Joe here again for another video of demoing movements for Thursday's workout. Awesome guys, hope everyone's going good in isolation, no dramas at all. Once again, shoot me a message if you are feeling bored at all. Always happy to have a chat, see how you're going, whatnot. What we've got is 10 tempo bent over rows. So the tempos is 2, 2, 2 and 1. Don't worry, I'll explain that when I go through the movements. From there, we've got 10 dumbbell front raises, 10 dumbbell lateral raises, and then max dumbbell upright rows. So 3 sets of those, resting 90 seconds in between sets, guys. Awesome. What we're gonna do is just go through the movements. So first up, we've got 10 tempo bent over rows. So have our dumbbells by our side, picking them up in that hang position. From there, we're just gonna be hinging at the hips, bending forward, slight bend in the knees. From here, keeping our back nice and straight. Dumbbells down just sort of in front of our knees. From there, we're going to go to the tempo of 2 seconds. So 2 seconds up, 1, 2, holding for 2 seconds, 1, 2, lowering for 2 seconds, 1, 2, resting for 1 second, 1, and then going again. So just in your head, just 1, 2. So pausing there for 1, 2, down, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's it, guys. So making sure you try and keep that tempo. Remember, we're just trying to get as much blood flow into the muscles as possible. From there, guys, what we've got is we've got 10 dumbbell front raises. So you can have the dumbbells hanging in this position or in front of us. So it's sort of personal preference. From there, what we're going to do is just go 10 dumbbell front raises. So keeping the arms slightly bent and just raising up to eye level and then back down. So feeling that in our shoulders, raising up, trying to keep the core turned on. What we don't want to see is people using their back. So we don't want to be seeing this kind of movement. We don't want to be in this position. We want to be nice and straight with the weight through our shoulders. So we're getting that blood flow in our shoulders. From there, guys, then we're going to go into 10 dumbbell lateral raises. So dumbbells by our sides. From there, slight bend in the arms again, and we're just going to be raising them out to our sides. So just raising out as high as you feel comfortable. So if that's to there, sort of just pause there for a split second, and then back down. If you like going right up, awesome. Pause there at the top for a slight second, and then back down. Just doing 10 of those, guys, making sure blood flow getting into the shoulders. From there, last one is max dumbbell upright rows. So once again, in this front position. From there, we're going to maintain nice strong core and raising the elbows up nice and high into the upright row position at the top. From there, back down. So what we're going to do is just max reps. So that is just keep going until you physically can't lift them anymore. So making sure elbows nice and high, really feeling that in the shoulders, in the traps, and then back down to the ground. Once you've done your max set of those. So we've got 3 sets of those, resting 90 seconds in between each set. And then should be a nice pump on there. I only did a few reps and I can already feel it, so it should be good doing all those reps. We've got 50 dumbbell ground to overhead, then 400 meter run. From there, we've got 50 sit-ups, a 400 meter run, and then 50 dumbbell ground to overhead, and finishing off with a 400 meter run. So with the dumbbell ground to overhead, it's just a single dumbbell today, guys, so you can alternate whenever you want, alternate each rep, each 5, it's up to you. But what we can do a snatch, so dumbbell on the ground, hinging at the hips, bending over, driving it up above our head like so. From there you can change dumbbell ground to overhead. Or we can go dumbbell clean and jerk. So it starts on the ground to our shoulder in that front rack position, and then a nice jerk overhead. However you feel comfortable doing that today, guys, should be good. So then we're going out for a 400 meter run. Once we come back in, we've got 50 sit-ups. So just on the ground. If you have a mat, highly recommended. If you have an ab mat sit-up, use that as well. So just feet together, coming back over, touching the ground above our head, and then coming back up touching the toes. Rep doesn't count unless you touch your toes. If you'd like to touch in front, no dramas with that. And then coming back down and back over. Reps like this don't count. If you're not even touching above your head or just touching your heels, they don't count. From there, guys, going back out to a 400-meter run, coming back in, doing 50 dumbbell ground to overhead again. So it could be the snatch or the clean and jerk, alternating arms, just get your 50 done, and then finishing off with a 400 run. Today, guys, it's a lot of running and a lot of high rep movements. So really with the sit-ups, you kind of want to use that as your rest. Just get through the sit-ups, keep moving with them. The 400-meter run, if the 400-meter run is a bit too long, or you start to blow out a bit, no dramas. Happy for you to drop that back to 300, 200-meter run, and whatnot. So it should be good. Should be trying to get it done in, say about 15-minute cap today. Should be pretty good. Should be a lot of fun, pushing all the way to the end, guys, and should be a good day. Have a good one, guys, and let me know how it goes. Cheers.